Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Jimmy Key, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And that's the first down.
Batting second, the first baseman.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rube Sierra. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Guzman, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, Fred.
Stepping in for the Jays, Fred McGriff. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McDowell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 4, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So next to the plate for Texas, number 31. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night, rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
He'll try again, 1-2.
that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So the breaking ball
The
locked him up
second
there. Larry
Steve.
Parrish goes down for out number 2
Yeah.
in the top half. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to. So here's the cleanup hitter, George Bell. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. And now,
the right
Jesse
fielder.
Barfield. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's
Barfield.
actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting
Next to bat for Toronto,
the center
number
fielder.
15.
Number
First swings
15.
for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff
Batting
single
7th.
into scoring
The
position.
catcher.
Yeah, clearly
Ernie
no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Bounce it in, just bounce it in.
Now to the plate, Sammy Sosa. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
You got
strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying
I got
himself
3-1.
with a
3
presence
balls,
out on
1
the
strike.
mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-1. And he
That's
lays
ball
off there, ball
Take your base.
4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this
Batting
guy,
9.
but at least they have
The
a base
shortstop.
runner here. We'll see
Scott
if that leads to something.
Fletcher.
So the next to bat will be Scott Fletcher. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got up to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Sosa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't
3
find the
balls, 2
zone there
strikes.
as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Scott Fletcher becomes the first out of the inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2
Hey,
strikes.
that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 15 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in next,
The first
Pete
baseman,
O'Brien.
number 9, Pete O'Brien.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't
Batting
outrageous.
ninth,
Hey, listen,
the
calling
second
balls
baseman,
and strikes is a really
number
tough job.
17.
And even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, number 17. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number
Now
1,
back to the top of the
shortstop,
lineup. Stepping in,
Tony
Tony Fernandez. As he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Rube Sierra.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he lays
Ball
off there,
take your
ball
base.
4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across
Now
yet,
batting,
so maybe this
number
walk will
4.
jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, number 4. Worked a walk his first time up. Ready with the 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sierra on at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another full count pitch home. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting,
And now here
number
is
31.
number 31. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Popped up. Number 17 calls for it. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rangers, Larry Parrish. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Boucher.
Into the box, Steve Boucher struck out in his last trip to the plate. Two and one, here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now into the box, Sammy Sosa. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Now the relay home, and he is in there.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box, Scott Fletcher pulls this one in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers on top here, 3-0. Now at the plate, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to the Blue
Next,
Jays,
it'll be
the first baseman,
flew out in his only at-bat so far.
McGriff.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder,
And now
number
the Toronto
11,
number 4 hitter,
George
Bell. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got a full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, McDowell. He flew out in his last AB. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Weekly hit towards first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
the first
Sometimes
baseman,
for a
number
first
9.
baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Next to hit, Pete O'Brien. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
The plate now for Texas is the DH.
Rube
Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes the 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge
Now
he can
batting.
get for his pain is to
Number
find a way
4.
to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So now here is number 4. Flew out last time up.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lined hard deep into left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So next to bat will be number 15, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A little dribbler up the third baseline.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So next to hit is Ernie Witt. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Sosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming forward now the Toronto designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
To first. Well, he has some trouble with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 3, the Jays nothing. Number 55 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 55.
Stepping up is number 31. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Larry Parrish waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Larry Parrish.
Fastball 2.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now some
2-1.
definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. At the plate, Steve Boucher, swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Scott Fletcher. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go McDowell. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
The first base
really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Pete O'Brien. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rangers lead this one 5-0. So now into the box is number 17. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 31 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So one gone now in the
shortstop,
inning, and with that,
Jody
time for a check of the standings in the
Hernandez.
American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. At the plate now is Tony Fernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1-2. Ball
Just
inside.
inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to
batter,
this point, you see
number
he's only
5.
given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Before the payoff pitch, a look to first, but the runner's back easily. Fernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. So now to the plate, number 5. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 31 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Up next to the
And
Blue
stepping
Jays,
in, Fred
the
McGriff.
first baseman.
He's hitless in his 2
Fred
at-bats so far.
McGriff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to bat, Rube Sierra, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy
Now
at the
batting,
letters. That's the
number
ultimate
4.
challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, number 4. And this
That's
one
it.
runs a
Ball
little
2.
too far in. Ball 2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to stand
Number
in is
31.
number 31, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Line drive to center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Larry.
Next up
Parrish.
is Larry Parrish. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Rangers lead one, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
7th-inning stretch.
Ready now is George Bell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next, here is Jesse Barfield. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, number 15. There's one. Out. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Ernie Witt. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So stepping in is Steve Boucher, singled in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home.
Nope. That's inside.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in once again is Sammy Sosa. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Scott Fletcher. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. is the DH. Cecil Fielder grounded out in his last at bat. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Two and two. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Striding in is number 17. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Into the box, Tony Fernandez called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Three-two pitch. And he popped him up. Boucher shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now in the box, number 5. Runner in scoring position with Guzman. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, here is McDowell. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Pete O'Brien. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Rube Sierra waits on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Right side hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Rube Sierra.
Into the box now, Rube Sierra. A bouncer to the left side. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 5, the Jays 0.
Your
Greg
attention, please.
Harris enters from
Now
the bullpen to
pitching
do
for
the
Texas.
pitching.
Number 27, Greg Harris.
Now to the plate, here is Fred McGriff. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Stepping in now, George Bell. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The right fielder,
Next
number
to dig
30,
in, Jesse Barfield. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Very high, 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Hey, look at this guy
15.
compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So now to the plate, number 15. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Barfield is off of first with 2 away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. The Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Guzman earns win number 7 on the season, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to TheShow87.com.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up.
The final line score for our ball